Hello everyone, welcome to another E3 coverage episode from your boys at Tank Media Games. My name's Keith.
My name's Will.
And this, William, is the E3 episode concerning the Crossbox.
The Crossbox. The Hexbox.
Yeah.
So, Keith, we're doing this thing for E3 where folks at home, you guys already know what happened at E3. Everybody knows.
Yep.
It's been everywhere. If you like gaming at all, it's everywhere. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about what mattered to us.
Yes.
Which is our capital S spotlight.
Capital S spotlight.
Now, we each have one spotlight, but we can choose one press conference to have two spotlights. Now, I have already used my two on Nintendo. So my two are gone. Keith
Correct.
still has his two in his back pocket.
I do.
So, I have one spotlight for this one. Keith has potentially two for this one.
Yes.
Talking about Xbox.
Yep.
Keith, you want to start us off?
I can. Interestingly enough, Will, the Xbox/Microsoft conference, I will be using my two spotlights on this conference, which I will say is interesting because I don't have an Xbox, excuse me. I don't own an Xbox.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The games announced at this conference cross-platform.
Yeah. Except for the big one, the big boys.
Yeah, except for a couple of big boys.
Well, they're going to be on PC too, so.
But the ones I'm here to talk about.
Yeah.
And first, I'm going to use the bigger game first of my two.
Okay.
Psychonauts 2.
Okay.
So
bigger to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Bigger to me. So the Phil Spencer, is he the one who announced that they had Sucker Punch, or is that somebody else? Not Sucker
he announced
Punch,
that they
Double
had
Fine.
all of them. Well, I guess probably.
Somebody comes out there and they say we've acquired Double Fine Productions. And
Was
I'm
he doing this with his hands a lot?
I don't know. Maybe
that was Phil Spencer. If he was.
I don't know. But I hear Double Fine Productions and my brain perks up. I was like, I know what Double Fine did. They made Psychonauts, which is one of my favorite games of ever. I'm streaming it on the channel right now. You can watch me play it. It holds up so far. I'll probably do a full video telling how it holds up. But the game's just fantastic. It is a classic, like, for me, adventure game. Like, it's not open world. There's like a little hub area and there's levels involved, but the way they deliver the levels to you is not like, hey, go do this level. Like, each level takes place inside of one of the characters' minds. It's a wonderful game.
Is it like third person?
Third person, yeah.
Okay.
Third person, psychic
not
powers.
bird's eye view?
It's from behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's from above and behind, but it's not like top down.
Was this an indie game? The original?
I don't know if it would be defined as an indie game, but maybe.
Was it just like an Xbox Live Arcade, or did they?
No.
A disc?
It was a disc.
Okay.
I played it on PS2. Wonderful
PS2?
game. 2005.
I didn't know it was that old. I thought this was like a 360 game.
No, sir. 2005. This game
This
came
is a big
out.
deal then.
Yes,
This is a big deal.
I've been waiting for this game for 14 years.
This is your Kingdom Hearts 3, baby.
Yeah, honestly, Kingdom Hearts 3 was a wait, and it was cool to have that. I haven't finished Kingdom Hearts 3, to be honest with you. I haven't had the time. I haven't really had the gusto to get back into it. I fought the stuff, and I'm not hooked by the story, you know. But it was a nice long wait, big culmination, yada yada yada. This game I likely play multiple times. I'm imagining. I'm so excited about it. I'm giddy with joy that Psychonauts 2 is finally coming out. I've purchased this game 4 times.
Run off the system.
PlayStation 2. I bought it when I bought my Mac, my laptop. Okay. I was looking through the App Store. Lo and behold, Psychonauts is in the App Store for Mac. Mine. Bought it. I start playing games on PC. Oh, Psychonauts is on sale? I'll buy it. Might as well have it here. And then I bought it on PlayStation 4 because it was on sale for like $2 and I had to buy it.
Nice.
Rasputin. That's the main character's name.
Okay.
Really stylized. The people look so weird in it. Like, it's not a game that you would think that I would play. But I'm so into it with the adventure, and the story is intriguing.
Okay.
It's well acted. The voice actors actually do a really good job. Okay. Especially the kid Raz.
How did they get him back?
Huh?
Did they get him
I don't
back?
know.
Okay.
I mean, he's 14 years older. I mean, it's probably enough. Like, the Rugrats are voiced by a woman. Like, Tommy was a woman.
Yeah,
he's probably voiced by a woman.
Yeah.
Because he's a young boy. Mm-hmm. You know, he wears goggles, and whenever he goes into somebody's mind, So outside in the outer world, you know, he doesn't have his goggles on his eyes. But whenever you throw a door at somebody's head, it opens up, and he's about to get sucked in. He puts on his goggles, and then red swirls happen, and he goes into their mind.
Cool.
Ooh, I want to get home and play it right now. Psychonauts 2 is coming out. I guess next year. And I'm so excited, Will.
Now, you told me that Phil Spencer said they bought this company. Does that mean you're going to have to get an Xbox for this?
No.
Or PC?
It was already being made before they purchased the company.
Okay.
I've looked this up. It should come out on all platforms.
Okay. Cool beans.
But I have a PC anyway. I can play it on there. But also, my stepdad doesn't play his Xbox. He's never played it. Thinking about probably just purchasing that off of him. Completing my collection.
Yeah. Complete the Triforce. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Whew, but you got to stop me. I'll sit here and talk about Psychonauts for a long time.
All right. Let's see. Mine would probably just be now. People might think this is kind of lame pick because, like a lot of trailers in this E3, it was just a cinematic showcase, basically.
Sure.
Cinematic trailer. But Halo Infinite trailer, Keith, surprisingly emotional. I didn't know I had like a nostalgic attachment to Chief like I do. But whenever he comes back awake, and it's from his perspective, and that guy's like, "Yeah, Chief's back, baby!" I felt like that was like breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Because Halo 5, you weren't playing as Chief.
Right.
So that was like breaking the fourth wall, where he's like, "Yeah, we're home, baby," and it was just like, I don't know, it spoke to me.
Remind me, because I haven't played anything. I played Reach I didn't even finish the campaign of Reach. Maybe I did, but I played Halo 3.
You're not gonna ask me what the story is, are you?
At the end of Halo 3, Master Chief is in a spaceship, and it gets blown up like from the back.
Uh-huh.
And what's the Covenant guy? You don't remember his
Arbiter.
name? They're like at a funeral for Master Chief. At the end of number 3, Master Chief is presumed dead. But also there's like a scratch mark that says 117 on a piece of the debris or something. It makes it look like, oh, maybe he's still alive. So Halo 4, you play as Master Chief?
Yeah, I don't really know how they rectified that. I don't remember the cutscene that explains it. I just remember being Master Chief again.
But then obviously he dies at the end of that, or he's lost in space.
Yeah, he gets lost in space.
Okay. Cool.
Because the big thing blows up at the end.
I think that the emotion, I guess, the hype for, I think maybe it gets sucked in from other people. It's like, we know Master Chief is a big deal.
Yeah.
And so all it takes is like this character we all know is a monolith. All it takes is for you to tell me he's been lost in space. And then like it's easy for me to suck everyone else's emotions in whenever you reveal to me like he's back.
They found him.
Yeah, like I haven't played one since Halo 3.
Yeah.
I haven't played Master Chief since I was Halo 3, but I felt the same way like that's him.
That's him. His voice is very nostalgic for me too. Whenever he comes up, status report. And the guy's like, "Ooh, Chief, I got some bad news for you." And then he shows him the Halo, and that music kicks in, and I was like,
yeah.
"Ooh, baby."
It's gonna
And
be
then
fun.
Chief's like, "We got work to do." Jumps out. Let's do it. I thought they were gonna throw up, finish the fight again, just reuse that again, but no.
Master Chief is cool. The only line I remember from Master Chief that sticks with me is from Halo 2. Like the first mission or second mission or whatever, you're on that ship, and it might be the tutorial, but you get this bomb. It's like, permission to give the Covenant their bomb back, sir.
Yeah.
Like, granted. And then he flies the bomb into it.
I played Halo 2 for the first time like a few years ago.
Yeah.
I actually remember that game pretty well. But yeah, that excited me. It almost made me kind of sad that the door with Banjo being announced for Smash, the door for Master Chief is pretty much shut. Because I really wanted Master Chief in Smash. And I don't think they're going to get 2 Microsoft characters. But yeah.
I don't know, dude.
His trailer too, Chief finishes the fight. Can you imagine? That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. But
he's the last character. He actually murders them.
That's the trailer. He kills everyone.
Yeah. Just Banjo is there, like, Banjo is taken over as the only Microsoft character.
Yeah.
Like, and then Chief comes up behind him, executes him in front of a crowd of Nintendo characters.
I mean, in the first trailer for Ridley for the game, Mario got stabbed. So I mean, you never know. It could get dark.
You never know. Banjo
you
blood
said
everywhere.
you had another spotlight, Keith, correct?
I do. Can we talk about? We gotta talk about Banjo Kazooie at a point. We need to play that.
Okay.
We didn't even talk about that in the Nintendo thing.
No, we didn't.
That's okay.
These spotlights are restricting, Keith.
Yeah, you're right. Next spotlight, gotta give it to Cyberpunk 2077. Will, you said to me that you're not too hyped on this one, right?
Keith, the camera's on. You're gonna out me like that? No, I'm just saying, like, couldn't really get into The Witcher 3.
Sure,
I know. I'm awful.
I've never finished The Witcher 3.
Okay.
I've tried twice, and I haven't stopped because I didn't want to keep going. It's just something else came up, and it was never enough to draw me back in. Mm-hmm. But it's still like I can appreciate why people appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, Keith, other than Red Dead Redemption 2, I've not beaten an open world game since Zelda.
Wow.
I really feel like Zelda's kind of spoiled me in open world games. Like, I see Cyberpunk, and I'm like, but I can't climb that building. But I can't go anywhere. I can't just I don't know. They all seem like. I don't want to knock Cyberpunk. Go ahead and tell me why you like it.
It looks based on what I've heard. So I haven't actually seen it played. You know, the only gameplay I've seen is the one they released last year at E3. But the first person, I kind of wish it was third person. Still, the first person thing's kind of throwing me off.
Yeah.
But I think the sell is like the world. The sell is the interactivity, just how full this place feels and the decisions you get to make. I don't think I'm as crazy hyped on it as everybody else, but I think I'm more hyped on it because it's just a feat. You know, it seems to be a milestone for video games of like, video games can do this. Now, of course, that's marketing, you know, we got trailers and we've heard people talk about it, but also we've heard people talk about it who are high on the hype of this game. You know, they're hyped on it, so I think it's not gonna be as good as it's hyped up to be, but maybe hopefully just marginally and not crazy. Because we
don't want an anthem.
Yeah, it's super depressing whenever it's like, this game is going to change the game. This game's crazy. This game's going to do a lot for the industry or whatever. Then you get into it, and it's like, well, this is kind of just another video game.
Yeah,
I don't want that, but it looks really cool. They've announced that you can do a fully non-lethal playthrough. You don't have to kill a single person.
Dishonored, baby.
Yeah, if you don't want to, well, if you figure out how not to.
Yeah.
Like, don't want to is a bad way to put it. Like, if you only go into it without preparing and just say, I don't want to kill anybody.
I don't want to kill anyone, and you're going to die.
Yeah, you're going to die. But, you got, like, arm blades, which I'm cool with. Like, that sounds really cool. I don't know how that's going to be in first person. Like, jabbing people with arm blades. I hope it's not.
Reach your arm out really far so your eyes can see.
Yeah. you fight like this. But everybody knows the first person camera is down here.
Yeah.
Because,
the gun's always like, well, I don't know how.
Well, yeah, I guess maybe this is how you're running around with your gun and then.
Yeah.
You aim. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool, I think. I'm excited about, the gunplay and all, but I'm also excited about just the story and the intricacies therein. Yeah, the world. The making your own character, I think, is pretty cool. Like, you get to be either the male or female version of this character, or transgender, non-binary. Apparently, that's an option.
Really?
And I don't know how you make that an option in character creation.
Yeah.
Like, surely they don't just say, like, if you want to be a trans woman, just pick the woman and give it a. I don't know what the trans woman or trans man menu would look like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no. Oh, hold on. We're stepping in it. I'm not trying to step into any sort of issues there, but I truly don't know what that would look like. Like, maybe if you want to play as a trans woman character, like, maybe you pick that option and, like, your jaw is a little bit different or your build's a little bit different as a woman. I don't know. But I just saw a very brief tweet that said those will be an option in character creation. I don't know what that'll be like.
That is fascinating.
It is absolutely fascinating because I don't know what it'll be like. I don't know. You do you.
Uncharted waters, baby.
That is absolutely uncharted waters.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk, put it in there, man. Whatever.
All right. We got to talk about Keanu.
Yes, and Keanu Reeves is going to be in it, which I watched a video and somebody was just like, Keanu's everywhere now, and I can't get enough of him, and I don't know why. Like, he came back from wherever he was, and now he's John Wick, and now he's in this thing, and now he's, Bill and Ted. They're doing more Bill and Ted.
They are.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's been announced.
Sweet.
So yeah, Keanu, and he came out there and gave the best delivery.
I know.
Keanu Reeves strikes me as a person who only goes out to film his movies. Like, he doesn't understand how the world works. Like, he just goes out like, Keanu, go out there and say this. He's like, at the end of it, he's like, you guys want to know the release date?
The release date. He's like, what do they call it in this industry?
Then he like, look, check this out.
It was great. It was a great moment.
It's like, and the person like from the crowd saying, you're breathtaking. Like, no, you're breathtaking. Like,
yeah.
Keanu. All hail.
And clearly not a gamer.
Yeah, clearly not.
Clearly not. He's like, I heard you could make choices in this game. Interesting. Yeah. Fascinating.
Those kind of things is, yeah. I don't want to ever take the point of view of like, I'm a gamer, I know these things. But it's one of those, it's just like, that kind of language is rather transparent.
What?
The language of like, these guys from CG Project Red came to me and they were describing this world full of choices that, would change gameplay and all this stuff. And
it's like, that's what sold you County?
But that's not the conversation you had. You got an email from your manager, that said, like, we want you to do this. And, they explained. You weren't like, I don't know if you were having coffee with the developers of this game. They're like, hey, Keanu, we're making a game where there's choices that matter. And
can I be in it?
Yeah. He's like, and it's got a really intriguing story. I don't know how that kind of stuff goes down, but the language the line that he was given was just, they never learn.
Keith, you got an eye for this marketing stuff.
Yeah, they never
PR speak.
Maybe they just never learn when it comes to. They never learn how to make it sound less hokey.
Yeah.
Like, because the whole thing is the people writing those lines are not you and I. The people writing those lines are not you and I with a marketing degree. The people writing those lines are likely like, 45-year-old business marketing, managers who are, who are fellow kids,
Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
And so it doesn't bother me.
With so many choices.
I like that. I like the Keanu's there, but it's just this is just a different E3 gripe. It's just like we all play the games. We know the language. You don't have to. You're not selling. This is not the moment you sell me on Cyberpunk. You know, on what the game is. You're selling me that Keanu's in the game. Whatever. But yeah, I do like thinking about the marketing stuff.
Fascinating.
Because I hate being treated like cattle that doesn't know what they want or what they like. Yeah. Like, I hate that. I hate when I can tell you're just trying to.
Keith, that's what bothers me so much about when Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze came out on the Switch. It was $50 when it launched on the Wii. When it launched on the Switch 4 years later, it was $60, and they were treating it like a brand new game.
No,
they were literally had marquees that were like the new Donkey Kong game on Switch. It's like, y'all, come on.
No, Nintendo.
I'm not dumb.
No, I already played it. I didn't.
I'm not saying whether or not I bought it again, but
I know you bought it again. I watched you play it in this room.
Okay.
All right, that's the Xbox conference.
Yep, that's it.
Or the Microsoft conference. We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077, Halo Infinite, Psychonauts 2.
And next year we got Next Gen, baby.
Oh man, that's gonna click. Next Gen, baby. Project Scarlet. I'm gonna be playing Psychonauts on Scarlet.
Yeah.
I'll be able to see the pores on that cartoon boy. I'm really excited. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow or later today or sometime soon you'll be getting our next press conference. We haven't decided what it is yet, so you'll find out soon. But we will be seeing you shortly. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Will is on Twitter at
WillTank.
And I'm on Twitter at Tank Media Games. You can follow us. The more followers we get, the more we're likely to tweet. And we will see you next time. Please remember that we love you very much.